Get off my land, you filthy vagrant. You're not welcome here.
Don't burst a blood vessel, old man. I was sent here to reclaim an important artifact.
There are no artifacts on this land, you idiot. Mostly just chickens. Did Connor send you? If so, you can tell him that I'll get him his money and the wedding is still off. My daughter doesn't want anything to do with him. You go back and tell him that.
I don't know any Connor, and you're a bitter old coot, aren't you?
You have until I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, damn, where was I?
3. No, keep going. I have all day. But don't strain yourself. I can't have you passing out from exhaustion before I get what I want out of you.
That is quite disrespectful, stranger. I like it. I haven't heard any wit in these parts since, well, must have been the 4th year of the Second Age. Old man McGillicuddy's great-nephew Kyle, was he that tried it. Don't think it worked out that well for him, though, if my memory serves me.
Which at your age, I hardly doubt.
Still, it has been a long time.
I'll try to be brief, so you won't forget. I'm here for the bell you won from Bove.
You really are a nasty fellow, aren't you?
Nasty? I thought I was on my best behaviour. I don't get nasty until after I get what I want.
Ha! 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 I like you, son. You're just as ornery as I am. That is refreshing. I'll tell you what. Since you cheered me up, I'll just give you the bell you're after. What do you think about that?
There must be a catch.
Not too trusting, eh? I really do mean it. You can just take the bell. Just don't tell Connor I gave it to you. I don't want word to get out on being generous. Especially when I owe so much money.
Connor?
Yeah, he wiped me out so badly gambling. I had to trade in my daughter's hand in marriage to get out of debt.
I knew you were a despicable old man. But your own daughter, to get out of debt? That's a nice twist.
You got that right. But she ruined it by falling for some loser. Now the wedding is off. I feel sorry for Connor.
I feel sorry for the loser. But back to the things I actually care about. If you hand over the bell now, we can finally be done with one another.
The bell is yours. A deal's a deal.
Tell your daughter I'm sorry I can't attend the wedding.
Wedding? Did I hear someone say wedding? You've returned to me, my love. Daddy, this is the man I was telling you about. We're getting married.
Well, welcome to the family, loser.
Thanks, Dad.
Would you like 7 children or an even 8? I think 8 is enough for me. We'll be so happy together. And just think, someday this will all be yours.
Kinda brings a tear to your eye. Well, Dad, how about that bell?
You're a cut-through-the-manure kind of guy, I see.
That's me.
You and I, we think alike.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
That's why I insist I give you the bell. On my daughter's wedding day.
I earn that bell fair and square.
Well, it's all in the family now, my son. To be honest, I'm glad it's you and not that good-for-nothing Connor. He hasn't the wit God gave my horse.
A wise man knows when he's beat. Let me go into town and spread the joyous news of our upcoming nuptials.
Think of me while you're away, beloved.
Believe me, you're embedded in my brain. I just can't get you out of there. Until next time, my love. Dad?
Oh, I know you'll be back.
I can't wait to hear those wedding bells.
The bard found himself engaged to none other than the farmer's daughter. It seemed our little hero was growing up. Get me a tissue.
Who asked you? I obviously have 2 options here. Marry her, or find some poor fool to take my place. Let's make that one option. I'll have to have a heart-to-heart with this Connor fellow.
Yep. Not too serious in, you could say, basic plot this game, but it doesn't really matter because, well, it's handled with it's enough humorous.
The bard needed to find a way to make the farmer's daughter happy and forget about him at the same time. Perhaps seeking out her former betrothed would be of help.
Which means, of course, go and pick a fight in a bar. And get beaten. Well, there's a priest. Let's have a chat.
Welcome to Kirkwall.
Care to buy me a drink? I mean, make a donation?
Well, let's give him.
I could use a bit of goodwill.
Yeah, and you actually do get long-term benefits if you donate enough money to Kirks. But there's Connor. He's very sad.
Let me guess. You're Connor.
How did you know? Oh, who am I kidding? All of Garkwell knows what a fool I am. Lend me your sword.
I'd be afraid to lend my weapon to an oaf like you. You might snap off the blade while you're trying to stab yourself.
I don't know who you are, but you have a big mouth.
That's not all I have. You see, I'm the one who stole your woman away from you.
You. I'll get you for that.
Ooh.
Fight like a man.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Stand still.
Oh. 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 I guess I have to get myself actually damaged so he can actually beat me.
I'm gonna beat you senseless. Stand still.
It never seemed to occur to the bard that knocking the piss out of Connor would fail to solve his current problem.
Yeah.
Ready to clean my boots with your face again?
I'll do for you this time.
Let's just let him beat the piss out of me. If he's actually ever able to do so. He doesn't do much damage.
Stand still.
Yeah, this kind of things when you play with the easier difficulties make it a bit annoying.
I'm gonna beat you senseless.
Well, you are doing your best.
I've had enough. I yield.
Oh, you beat him senseless. That was wonderful, Connor. I never realized how manly you were. Let's forget this loser and go someplace quiet.
Whatever you say, love.
I hope nobody important saw that.
Yep, that was an old-time plot, but it works.
So what'll it be?
So...
What about this one?
Is it a beer, a whiskey, a wine? To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. But I can tell you that if you're feeling a bit of luck, you can't go wrong with this one.
Well, let's drink it.
Nice. Ah, refreshing.
Yep, Bard does drink because, well, he's an asshole. So, but I guess it's time to head somewhere, head to the farm again or whatever that other location was. Yeah, that must have been the back to the farm to see what's going on there. Well,
Healing!
some kind of idiot has already found
I've made your
the
daughter
path.
happy, Grandpa. So hand over the belt.
I don't know how you did it, son. I owe you thanks for getting her out of my hair.
What's left of it.
I'll miss these pleasant chats of ours. The bell is yours for the taking. There's an old horse out in the pasture. The bell's around his neck. Good luck.
You chase the old nag around the pasture and grab the bell, and I won't slaughter all your chickens. How's that?
Well, me chasing that nag will do neither of us any good. I'll drop dead and you still won't have the bell.
As much as I'd like that, I do need the bell.
That old horse is possibly the meanest, nastiest creature I've ever known, present company included. I put that bell on him so that I could hear him coming and get away as far as possible. If you get the bell off that horse, you be sure and thank Bo for providing a poor old man such amusement.
Which one?
There's more than one.
Never mind.
Oh god. Well, yeah. So there's a nasty horse that needs to be killed. That's... Yeah, it's a boss fight against ordinary old horse. Which this is the first, you could say, certainly not at all serious, and it's in this kind of nice setting, but it's just a boss fight to kill the horse.
I see you're just as good with animals as you are with people.
He started it, and I have the hoof marks to prove it. You need help burying your horse?
Shh! Don't call it my horse. I've never seen this animal before. If the town elders see that you spilled the blood of my horse here, we'll be stoned. They used to use this site for executions and sacrifices, back when we still did that sort of thing. And I'm not about to be here when they decide to start again.
Great. Just what I need. A mob of angry villagers at my heels. You aren't going to just leave it here, are you?
I'll come back after dark when nobody can see me. Now, let's flee from this place.
And so the bard, with bell in hand and the smell of horse on his shoes, rushed back to the temple to meet his new lady.
She's not my lady.
Yeah, well, Bard tried to get the... Well, I do say that, in this case I mentioned once I'm going, because the script is not long, that the summoned creatures will become very important part of this gameplay. But now I have the bell.
I see you've returned.
I see you have quite the knack for stating the obvious.
Did you bring us the bell?
It took a bit of doing and left quite a mess, but here it is.
That's a nice little horse bell you've got there. But where's the bell we need?
What are you talking about?
The bell we want is blue and has a little cow on it.
That's some information that would have been useful earlier.
Yeah, they make a fool of him as well.
Forgive them, my friend. They are quite mischievous by nature.
Yeah, charming. I will miss him when they're dead.
I'm sure a talk with the princess will soften your anger. We shall summon her now.
It had better work this time.
I was hoping you would come, my valiant rescuer.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's in this for me?
A straight to the point kind of man. Impressive. What do you get for freeing me? Well, you'll get me, riches beyond your wildest dreams, my kingdom at your feet, and me.
You said me, twice.
Well, anything worth having is worth repeating.
Good point. So, are you going to give me directions, or are we just going to stand here desiring each other?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Touché.
There is something you will need to obtain before you can free me.
This just keeps getting better and better. And what do I need? Other than a mental examination.
In the forest around Highland Park, there is a trow who possesses a magical lute which you will need in order to rescue me. They are a stubborn and evil bunch, but you should be able to outwit them. Once you've obtained the instrument, return here, and I will give you further instructions.
Like what? Go out and slay a few dragons and capture moonbeams in a jar? How about this? Let's call the whole thing off. I wanted to run around with a trow. I would have married a farmer's daughter.
There's no bluffing me, Bard. I have the power to see into your mind. I want you to take those images in your head right now, think of having them thrice daily, and then rethink if you'd like to help me.
Well...
So, where is this park exactly?
My devoted servants will show you. Good luck, my friend. And return here once you have the loot.
So, what was that image in your head?
None of your business.
Oh yeah. So, once again, more running around to do things.
Wait, let me guess. You don't have a key to this gate, and I have to defeat some wizard on a mountaintop somewhere to get it, right?
My goodness, where do you get such ideas? I have the key right here.
First time for everything. Of course, now I have to spoil this moment by asking, why are these gates locked in the first place?
This used to be a wonderful park where the town would gather to play games and share food. It was overrun by Kunal Trow, so we keep it locked for the town's safety.
Leave it to a Kunal Trow to spoil a picnic. Before I head into mortal danger, I just have to ask, what's with all the missing limbs?
Oh, well, at one time or another, we've all tried to rescue the princess. This is about as far as we've gotten. I'm sure you'll fare much better. We sent one of our brothers in a few days ago. Keep an eye out for him and he'll be sure to help you. If he's still alive, that is.
That is so reassuring.
Good luck!
And it's
And the
more than
bard,
certain that
already
that
bowing
brother
to
is
the
also
wishes of
named
his
Bold.
betrothed, made his way to the trow-infested Highland Park.
So, time to start wandering around and killing things quite indiscriminately again. Ah, right at the center there's this trow. Easily found.
Before you say anything, I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Cause no trouble, and you'll have none from me. What is it you want here?
All I need is a magical instrument from a trow in this park, and I'll be on my way. Are you him?
I be not, but I know who be he. You do well to turn around now, for he's not an accommodating sort.
I have to at least make an effort. Perhaps we can make some sort of arrangement? Can you take me to him?
No need, stranger. Fnarf will be here any moment.
Fnarf?
Oh, you've crossed paths before.
Yeah, and it was quite a crossing.
It's said Fnarf never forgets a face. Or a grudge.
Well, that won't do either of us any good.
Treat him with respect and he may not gut you on the spot.
Well, that's comforting to hear.
Oh, he's here already. And brought some boys along.
If it isn't the very boorish blackguard I was hoping to see.
I was about to say the same thing, but with less embellishment.
Master, this traveler has come for a magical instrument.
Oh, is that correct? You're after my prized possession, huh? Well, you may have it. Over my cold cadaver!
It's a shame you learn so slowly. I hate teaching a lesson twice.
You'll notice that you have a considerably larger class to teach. You were a fortuitous fella to catch me off guard last time. This time, I've come properly prepared.
You do appear more prepared, but I can still teach you a thing or two.
Let the educational experience begin!
Yeah. And if I remember right, actually,
Stay down!
Over here!
I have to actually do quite a lot of this kind of.
Die!
I actually do, and actually no, did not stay here to be forced directly because hey, that would have been well, convenient to the player. No, I have to go and now chase him down from in here. Because hey, of course we have to because the game makers made all these set pieces for you, so of course you have to go through them.
Ah, another victory for me. Haha.
And in this phase it's more or less a tutorial about how to use ranged weapons. Well, here's a guy called Mel.
Oh, good, you're here. Listen, I was sent to help you. I know you're after Fnarf, and I'd like to help you find him. But I'm afraid of those dirty little trow. If you protect me, I'll help you get past them.
Oh, let's be snarky still.
I seriously
but yeah.
doubt that I need your help. These trow are no match for me.
I wasn't suggesting that I help you fight the trow. I was only gonna show you the way. When you change your mind, I'll be right here, behind this tree.
I'll tell you what. You stay there guarding the tree, and I'll come back for you if I need something.
Oh,
I told you
have
that
to be
you'd
nice.
need my help. Are you ready to admit it?
I admit it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Look out! It's the trow! They're gonna kill us all!
Yeah. This kind of thing. He's getting...
Okay, time for me to help!
Watch out! That's a... Ow. That had to hurt.
Actually, I kind of enjoyed it.
And they call me a deviant.
Yep. And this kind of thing is gonna repeat a lot. So I'm gonna skip that because it's quite boring to watch. And also quite monotonous to play as well. And on this trip there's another form of these chosen ones.
Oh no! I should never have left him.
Left him? What do you mean?
I was sort of guiding him through the forest, but I sort of, you know, left him when the trow attacked.
I wonder what that must feel like. He wasn't by any chance after the same thing I am, was he?
As a matter of fact, he was. But he wasn't like you. He was special. He said he was the one. The chosen.
Don't finish that sentence.
But
if you mention the chosen one again, I'm gonna be feeding pieces of you to the trow. Now, let's see if he has anything useful on him.
And so our chosen one searched a former chosen one to see if there was anything of fine choosing on his person. Choose wisely, chosen one.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many, is it true? When you think you're full of luck, in the bullets you get struck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. This minion seems to like to run and hide. I wouldn't be too sure he's on your side. If he leaves chance, you should kick him in the pants. His strong point doesn't seem to be a guide. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In the pickle you'll be stuck. Like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Have you noticed it while traveling on this path? The bodies you've encountered felt the wrath. Kunal throw are very scary, and a few a bit too hairy. And their armpits stink so bad they need a bath. You. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead to.
And those boys always appear when they say another chosen one has ended his path. Weird, but funny. Finally, I found you.
We meet again, my minuscule musical menace.
Can we skip the alliteration and get right to the fighting?
As you wish, my fiendishly fanciful foe.
I'm really going to enjoy killing you.
Yeah, now follows the quite, you could say. Teleports around and summons his henchmen to do his fighting for him. He himself just basically teleports around, being a pest. So I guess that time to have to make use of my ranged weapons, because he's too fast for you to catch without. Oh yeah, quite simplistic tactics.
Somebody in need of healing.
Yeah. Ranged attacks for the win, or however you want to call it. And occasionally summon yourself some
I'll put a spell on you.
Healing magics, and maybe some. Let's summon the lightning bug as well. One more hit should be enough to take him out.
Our begrudgingly brave but bedraggled bard set out to return to the pleasingly pert Princess Calais.
I've had just about enough of these atrocious alliterative announcements. Now I'm doing it.
Yeah, but now I got his instrument, and even some payback as well.
There you are. I've been wondering where you ran off to.
You did it! You've made it farther than any of the other chosen.
I already warned you about that.
You really are quite touchy, you know that.
I can't imagine why, with such wonderful allies.
No cause to get nasty. Here, I've got just the thing to cheer you up. A new tune. This is a good one too. Why... why are you looking at me like that?
You've had that all along?
Yes.
And I'm guessing it summons some sort of warrior, right?
Well, yes.
Then why, in the name of all that's holy, didn't you give it to me when we first met?
Well, that is, it seemed, you know, that don't hurt me! Here, take it!
Yeah. One more summon.
The things I do for lust.
Actually, at least Bart seems to have some sort of self-awareness about his driving forces. So, time to go and return, go back and see well, whatever it was. Because the trip is just so short anyway, so I can just could do this like this anyways.
I was beginning to wonder if you survived the trial.
What you should be wondering is if they survived me.
You've got the loot?
And now, if you don't mind, I'm ready to collect my prize.
Very well. Let us call the princess.
Apparently there's many chosen ones. But Bart seems to be the most able one.
You guys should really take this show on the road. Oh, she learns fast.
If there was any doubt in my heart that you were the man to fulfill my dreams, it's now vanished.
You fulfill my pockets, and then we'll talk about your dreams.
As you wish, my great warrior.
I told you she learns fast.
Soon we shall be together, and I'll show you my gratitude. You must first go to the ancient tower east of Kirkwall.
No. I've fallen for this one before. A tower or the tower?
My captors are very clever, and there are 3 towers that seal my fate. Why do you think I had to seek out a man of your intelligence and strength? We will be together soon. I promise you that.
Very well.
Go to the entrance of the tower. To get inside, you must play a tune on that lute I had you acquire. Any tune will do to open the door. From there, you may encounter some resistance.
I'm sure more than some.
When you reach the top, you must defeat the tower's guardian. The guardians power the flames that light each tower with their life essence. Once defeated, the power of the guardian will be broken. With the guardian vanquished, I will be able to visit you atop the tower with further instructions.
I better get something out of this soon, because your credit is already overextended.
Believe me, once I'm doing what I'm longing to do, you'll be more than satisfied.
I very much doubt that.
If only you knew how willing I am to prove you wrong. Goodbye for now, my love.
Well, now I know where to go. Which is a quite, you could say, quite good showing of ending of this episode. And I'll see you next time. See ya.